All right. I am here. I am live right now. And this is going to be a live tutorial video, step by step, how to fix this in the JDM demo that has released not too long ago, and people really like to play the game, but unfortunately the controller settings that they have for that game right now is utter garbage. I'm sorry to say it, Game Factory, but it is really is garbage. It's not good at all. I don't know what's going on over there. Hopefully y'all guys will have an update video or a hot fix or whatever to really fix that, cuz again, we should be able to have our own custom layout buttons and control schemes and stuff like that. We should be able to do that, but unfortunately in this demo, you can't have access to it. So in this live stream video that I'm going to do, I'm going to show you guys how to fix that real easy and quickly, so you can go back into the JDM game and really have fun in drifting and doing all the things that you want to do. So I'm going to do step by step. And if you do find this video to be helpful and, it helps you guys out, please don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. But this is going to be I'm going to try to make this quick. So what we're going to do is that we're going to go on to Steam, right? We're going to go on to Steam, right? We're going to go into your library and we're going to play this game right now. And when we play this game, right, I'm going to show you what the next step you're going to need to do for this. Okay. Let it load. All right. You see, it says all this stuff, press any key. I got the controller right here, right? But I'm going to use the mouse for this. All right. So once you in here, right, now you go down to here to settings, okay? When you did all your stuff, whatever that you need to do, you go to steering, right? Now you have these two, which those are for, the steering wheel setup. Now this is for the default button configurations. Now these, you can't, map anything or change anything, which is, pretty much, it sucks because I don't know who set this up, because this is utter trash, and I don't understand why would you put the handbrake here and the camera thing over here, which it should be switch. And some of this is just not right. But I'm here to fix that. So what you do is when you get to this screen, I want you to screenshot this. Okay? Not anything, but screenshot the gamepad. Screenshot this right now. When you done screenshotting this, all right, go back, and then we're going to exit. Don't worry, we're going to come back up in here anyway. Once you exit, right, that screen, we're going to take this screen right here. We're going to minimize it for right now, and we're going to take that screenshot that we took, right? So here's our screenshot. We're going to open it up. Right, I'm going to drag this over, and I got these two things right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to blow this one up, and then I'm going to open up this one right here. And then when you got whatever your app, whatever thing that you use, I'm going to zoom in, and then I'm going to place it right here. I'm going to pull it back a little bit. Okay, I'm going to zoom in right here so I know all the controller button layouts and everything that I need to change or do stuff. Now you got your Steam right here. Now, here's a note for this. Do not change it into global settings up here. Like if you go to settings and then it say controller, do not change anything on here if it says controller mapping or anything like that. For global settings, we don't want that. We don't want global settings because, again, we just want this one specific game. So don't change anything in global settings. Okay? Go to the game that you want to highlight. So which is going to be Japanese Drift Master Demo. We're going to left click it. No, is it right? Yeah, no, sorry. No, right click. I'm sorry. Right click it. My bad. I'm going to right click it. We're going to go down to here. It's going to say manage. And then it's going to say controller layout. You click that. Now, note to self, you can do this to any of these games. So whatever game that you want to change your controller layout for that specific game is going to be for that specific game. It would not change for all the games. So you don't have to worry about, oh, I got to put everything back or I got to do this. You don't have to do anything. If you just want to change settings in a specific game, make sure you do it this way, okay? Not in global settings, not everything, just in this setting. So when you click on it, we're going to click on it right here, and it's going to give you this right here, right? It's going to show whatever gamepad that I have, which is already plugged into my computer. If you got a Bluetooth, make sure that's connected. You can also do this on a PlayStation 5 controller or PlayStation 4 controller as well. It should able to work. Okay, so whatever controller you have, third party, first party, whatever, it's going to work. As long as you see your gamepad is connected to this and it does support it, you should be a-okay. Then it's going to tell you right here, view layout, and then it's going to say edit layout. That's where we want to go because we want to edit this. So we're going to edit the layout. All right, we're going to put it right here, and then we're going to put this right here. Okay. See what I did? I snapped it right there, right there. So now it makes it easier for me that I know the settings, the default settings here, and I know what I'm going to change in here. All right. Let's say for that example, let's say I'm going to give that example where this handbrake. This handbrake is out of place. A lot of people put their handbrakes either in the RB section, the right bumper section, or the LB section, the left bumper. Okay. Now, it is simple. Now, if you know the default is like this, and I want to change this to there, then basically what I do is right here, see? You see this Y? I'll go right here, right? So the Y, and then you go right to here. You can go to the cogwheel, and then you could say you want to remove the command, and you want to put a different command or something else. Or you could press it right here, right? You press it, and then you know, you can change, you can click which one you want it to be, which is already on the right bumper, right? So we're good. We can just go back. But I'm gonna just show you how it is. So let's just put it like this, for example. Let's just remove this command, and I'm gonna just do it right in front of you so then you understand. And we're gonna remove this command. So this Y button that we already see right here, the handbrake. Now I want to change that to this because I want this to switch. So I want the handbrake to be the RB button. I want the RB button to be the Y button. So basically I'm just going to go to the Y button, right, which is my handbrake. And then I'm going to click on it. I'm going to go to my gamepad. And then I'm going to go right here on the top. It's going to say right bumper. Boom. I just changed that, right? But I do need to change this too because we don't want to double stack it, which you could double stack it, but it's just going to be RB. It is, you know, Y is not doing anything, not doing anything. So I'm going to change that right now. So if we know we just went from there to there, now the RB button to change the camera, we're going to click on this and we're going to put that for the Y button right here. Boom. And that's pretty much it. So we just changed that. And now when we go into the game, that's already changed for us. It's still gonna say the default settings like this, but these is already changed. So we already changed it right out here on Steam. Thank God for Steam that let us able to do this, because like, again, when settings like this be locked out and we want to change something, we can still change it in the Steam store. Thank you. Thank you, Steam. Thank you, Valve, for doing this. This is a big help. Okay. So mine will get a little bit complex for me, because for me, I'm going to use the right stick right here for my shifting gears up and down. But it's the same way. So if you know you don't use the right stick to shift gears, you don't have to follow this step. But like I said before, if you see the gears right here, so if you see where X is downshift, and then you can see right here it says B is for upshift, right? So then you just do basically the same thing. So if I want to change the upshift, right, to where? To X, right? So then basically I have to go towards B, right? I'm going to click on B, and then I'm going to put X, because that's going to be my upshift, right? And then watch, and then the opposite. Now, if I already got X get rid of, I need A right here, or whatever. I need this, my X, to be my downshift. So I want that downshift, my X, to be A. So basically, you're just going to go from X. I want X, my downshift, to be A. And then, you know, and then this A is going to be what? You know, B. You know what I'm saying? We're just switching these around, you know? That's all we're doing. So if you look at this and change this, and you can do a number of different things. Like, again, like the map zoom. If you want to change the D-pad, you can do that. Like, oh, map zoom is here. If you don't want the map zoom on the right and you just want map zoom up, you can literally change it right here on the D-pad. You don't have to keep this the way it is. You know, same thing for map world, same thing for like the horn. To click on the horn, if you want the horn to be on the right trigger instead of the left trigger, right? You just go down, or the right joystick, I'm sorry, not the trigger. The right joystick to the left one. You basically go down here to joystick, right? And then it's going to say click. So to click for the horn is on this, and I want it on the right, you know, then I'm just going to switch these two around. So I'm going to put the left click for this. I'm going to change it for the right click. So the right click is going to be the horn. And then the left click will be whatever else, you know what I'm saying? For me, mine is a little complicated because I use my shifting gears for, and I disable the camera because I disable the look around camera because I don't use that. I don't really care about that. But however, I have to use the directional pad. So right here, you can click and pick any one of these right here if you want, you know, let's say the joystick, you want that. You want the joystick mouse, that's your mouse controller. You want the scroll wheel. If you want the directional pad, put the directional pad. That's what I did for the right, whatchamacallit, the right stick for the directional pad. And then I just followed these right here that I said, okay, if I want the right directional pad and I want my gear to shift down, I want to downshift that right here. So that right directional stick, I want that when it goes up, that's going to be for X. So I know I'm shifting down. If I want this to upshift, and I know that's B, so I'm going to put that right directional stick that when I go shift this right stick down, it's going to shift up. So I'm going to put that right here for B. And then if I want to disable the left and right, I just put D-pad left and right. And left and right is going to be for this right here, which is wipers, which I don't give a fuck about wipers, and the map zoom. I can care less about the map zoom. So there you go. Or if I want to change it, I could change it around and I could put, I don't know, D-pad, whatever. You know, if I want map zoom, and let's say if it was this way, so if I know this is going to be the right, then I'm just going to change it to down. Or I'm going to change the D-pad down. Boom. Or that's the wipers. So the wiper pads will be, yeah, so I just changed that to down. Whatever. It's just, it's just whatever that you want to do, you can change it. So just long as you can follow this, it gets a little confusing, but it's trial and error. So I suggest just doing a few changes. Like, do a few changes here first, see how you like it, and then once you got that, and then you want to change something else, you can, just come back here, do one little thing at a time, coming back and forth. But once you got it all set up, right, and it's done the way you want it, it's already saved. So all you have to do is just go back out of this. And then, if you want to review it, you can see it right here. And then you can back out, and then you can back out again. And then you can close this out. We'll put this down. And then we're going to open this up, and then we're going to play this game. And then we're going to actually see the changes. So now, if everything is correct the way I want it to, because this is my way of doing my own thing or whatever, yours is going to be a different way. But like, again, just trial and error. Now, when you do this, you might not get into the menu or anything like that, because it might disable something, or you might not move through menus or go back. Make sure you use your mouse. Use your mouse to go through whatever menu you want to go through and change. And then when you're in the game, you can use the D-pad or whatever. Just letting you guys know, just in case if this got disabled or you wasn't able to go back out or something happened, like you got stuck on the menu screen or something, you can just use your mouse to just escape or whatever, or use the keyboard. So we got all that set. We don't need to do anything else. So we can play the game. So I'm going to click on the game, and it should be starting. And then I'm going to show you how it works. So we got our controller, right? Here's our gas, right? Brake. Now watch. Now, like I said, my setup is like when I shift gear up, I got to put the right stick down. Boom. Look at that. Right stick down. I'm up first gear. Second gear. Third gear. And then if I go the opposite way, right? Boom. I want to reverse. Want it up. So it seems like everything does work. Because if I want e-brake, there's our e-brake right there. We got our brake and our e-brake. So everything did change for me. Now I can play the game the way I want to. Yours is going to be different. You're probably going to use X and A to shift gears up and down. When you change it, you should able to, if you do it correctly, you should able to get X and A to shift where you want to shift. X to go up, A to go down. Mine's is the opposite. So now let's go take a little spin, because when I first played this demo and I tried out the controller settings that they had, it was utter garbage. I couldn't even play this game like that. Like, I just can't. It's no way in hell. And automatic is even worse. Okay? But now, since I changed it in the Steam and not in the game itself, now I'm able to do stuff. So let's take a spin. And you can see everything that I just changed on there, it actually works. Oh, so much better. I can handle it now. And, quickly change gear if I need to. E-brake. The e-brake works. Gas works. Shifting gears work. A lot better. Way better handling. Ah, man. Trying to do a little toge style. Oh. So yes, you guys, you can finally play the game the way you want to play it, even though they didn't update it to let you use, you know, whatever controller settings. Now you can actually you can still change the controller settings within the Steam to change it, which is pretty cool. And again, if they do update it, right? Let's say they do update it and you need to revert back, just put everything back where it belongs. Like, you know, put A back to A, put B back to B. That's all you gotta do to revert it back to default. And then if you want to go in the game and change it, you can. When they do the update, I'm not sure. Other than that, it works. It works. I can change the layout and I can try the game out and play the way I want to play it. Just let me tell you, that shit was, I was struggling. I was like, who set up this? The worst setup I ever had in my life. Gaming Factory, please don't you ever put out a demo like that ever again. And when you put out a demo, you make sure you let people change the layout and everything, you know? For real. Alright, but now we made it back. Pretty much that was a good little run right there. That is it. So hopefully this video will help you out. Like, again, take your time, right? Do little small changes first. Go in the game, make sure it works. And then when it works, just exit the game. And then just whatever else you want to change little stuff first. Try it out. And then once you feel comfortable, then you got your settings all set. Then pretty much any time that when you start up the game, the settings, whatever you set, is going to be ready to go. So that's about it. Hopefully you find this video helpful, and don't forget to like, share, comment, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.